What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. And let's talk about Sean McVay's future as the Rams head coach. So, Sean McVay, quote unquote, is in limbo as a Rams head coach as he's kind of torn between coming back next year or going to a broadcasting job. Let me tell you something. He's gone. He's out of there. He's going to broadcasting 100%. Now, the reason why I say this, I did the same video topic last year. And you can't tell me waffling back and forth is going to keep on going on. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I did a prediction video that he would leave after the Super Bowl last season. It made the most sense. I thought Aaron Donald should have retired as well. It made the most sense. Aaron Donald, already established, already accomplished as one of the best defensive players of all time, and especially of our generation, up there with J.J. Watt. However you rank them, 1 and 2, 2 1, whatever. That's your preference. But Sean McVay, two Super Bowl appearances, um, and one last year. And last year, if you don't remember, Amazon, who was in talks, or probably they confirmed it by the Super Bowl time happened last season, they confirmed that they brought Thursday Night Football and all that stuff. They wanted Sean McVay for $100 million. Plain and simple, they wanted him for $100 million to be, I believe, in Kirk Herbstreit's spot. He turned it down. Well, he was waffling, but he turned it down. Remember, after the Super Bowl, Sean McVay's wife put out a video or something on social media saying he's returning, and then ever since then, Sean McVay has gave Rams fans no comfort that he's returning long term. During the season, once the team started struggling, reports came out Sean McVay might be gone. Reports came out that Sean McVay is tied to the core group of Cup, Ramsey, Donald, and Stafford. You even saw some stuff when Stafford got put out for the season, I believe with a neck injury, right? Or something. I forgot what it was. I ain't seen Stafford play in so long. In the Rams, I don't watch him anymore either, so I forgot what happened to Stafford. But Stafford's wife, Stafford went on his own wife's podcast and came out and said he's not retiring. He's going to keep coming back. But I think, as I said earlier, where there's smoke, there's fire. I think McVay isn't in the coaching mindset right now, honestly, for a couple reasons. And this kind of made me confirm this quote from Adam Schefter made me confirm my thoughts. Let me pull it up right quick. Okay, so this is from Adam Schefter about Sean McVay. Quote: McVay has gone back and forth on his decision and needs time to get away to process all that has transpired over the past year. Winning the Super Bowl, being courted to work television, getting married, watching his wife's home country of Ukraine invaded, losing his grandfather, and then coaching a team that has fallen short of the expectations. End quote. The main important thing to me, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not being insensitive, but these head coaches' minds are different. The main thing to me in that quote was his team falling short of expectations. It really is. You see coaches lose family all the time. You see coaches get kids, gain kids, sometimes lose kids, and certain coaches. You've seen guys get divorced, guys get married. You've seen this stuff before. These coaches for sports love the game. I really, really think once the Rams gave up all those first round picks, got Ramsey, got Stafford, and made all those moves to make the team better, I think McVay saw it out once they won a Super Bowl. It made the most sense. This isn't sustainable. This is a win now move. This team's going to be sorry in the future. I think McVay saw that. I think he gave it one more shot. Same as Donald. I think Donald gave it one more shot just to see if that magic carpet ride could continue one more year. So not being insensitive. RP to his grandfather. I hope him and his family are dealing well with that. I hope him and his wife and their family are dealing well with the Ukrainian invasion. But I really do think, if you know these coaches' mindsets, I really do think most of him waffling is on the team not having a bright future. They really don't. They really don't. So, once Stafford goes, and you kind of see it now. They had to bring in Baker Mayfield. once Cup is injured or a little banged up, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? So Ramsey isn't playing up to par. So I really do think this is Sean McVay's last season. I can see him on a kind of a John Gruden type of trajectory. He'll come out of coaching eventually, but you can't turn down $100 million bag just to talk on TV for Thursday nights. Like that's crazy. You can't do that. You can't turn that down. And I was thinking to myself, it has to be something like he put out a feeler a couple years ago. He had to put out feelers to these broadcasting companies to say, hey, I'm willing to work for y'all, because he's not the only knowledgeable coach. Cal Shanahan, the list goes on. I'm not gonna keep naming everybody, but the one he most closest to in age, and also kind of sort of offensive mind stature, guru type of talk, is Cal Shanahan. I would think Cal Shanahan could also be a broadcaster and get $100 million bag or a nice bag to coach, you know. But he's not being offered that from what we know. It's only Sean McVay. So I'm thinking Sean McVay might have put out feelers years ago saying, "Hey, I'm willing to broadcast for you guys. For somebody. Just let me know if y'all want me to talk. I'll be the face of it, whatever." And that's how business works. So I don't think these random calls about broadcasting have came on his front door. I think he invited him. For me personally, but I could be wrong. Who knows? But that's just good. That's just good business to me. That's what your agent should be doing if he has an agent. That's working on his behalf. I'll do the same thing. Um, if my team wins anytime soon, and you kind of think about it too, he was kind of tough in a tough spot as well after the Rams went to the Super Bowl the first time with Jared Goff and Todd Gurley. He was kind of on the outs then, and the rumor was kind of like, okay, he might leave, he might want to take a break or something, but they got Stafford, and all that stuff, so it worked out. But he was kind of on the fence back then too, prior to trading for Matthew Stafford. So yeah, I think he's going. I think it's clear as day. Um, you keep waffling back and forth. Your heart's not in it. Same thing I said about Aaron Donald. If you ever talk about trying to retire, your heart is immediately already split in some fraction. 150, 25%, whatever. Your mind is split on the game of football. And I think it showed this year in the team's play. I think it showed this year in Aaron Donald's play. And I think every chance Sean McVay got via the rumors, coming from his camp or his sources, he's giving the Rams fans no comfort of him staying long term. Every time it came out, he might leave, he might go, he's not feeling it. He's tied to the core group only. That's not good. It's not a bad thing, but just for the Rams fans, it's not good. I think he's gone. I think the team will look kind of different next year. So yeah, I think that's how it goes, man. Uh, when that $100 million bag calling, you got to take it. You really do. You really got to take that. So, but that's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.